It's the
I haven't tried the Zoo deck. Could jam that. I haven't played Zoo, Vehicles, Madness, Valakut, or Mono Black Control. Or Jund. I didn't play the Jund deck yet either. I did complete the league, yeah. Yeah, I don't think the Fairies deck is bad, but I think your matchups play a lot into it. Like, I don't think the Twin beats deck beats Fairies ever. Oh my god. There's 4 Umezawas in the sideboard. Why are they split? I could just cut Burning Tree Shaman for them. Do we want 4 Umezawas or do we want like 3? What does Bathe in Light do? Wow, that looks rancid. Splitty. Hunted Wumpus seems really bad in a field that has Broodmate Dragons. 2 decks with Broodmate Dragons. Fucking Siege Gang Commanders. Omnath. Primetime. There's a Primetime deck. We're definitely not main decking Hunted Wumpus. We can board it in against, I don't know. Delver. We can board it in against Delver. And Cobblade. Giant Solifuge was really good. Should we main deck it over the Bathe in Lights? These Bathe in Lights are so weird. Choose a color, target creature in each other color that shares a color with it, gain protection from the chosen color until end turn. I feel like Giant Solifuge would be better. We can't equip it. It does have Shroud, not Hexproof. I'm definitely not cutting in Isamaru. There are way weirder cards that we're looking at. We're looking at the 4th Umezawas, and we're looking at these Bathe in Lights. Volcanic Fallout? Yeah, I mean, we've got Curd Apes and Watch Wolves. Volcanic Fallout hits like half our deck. Maybe I should just have the 3rd Burning Tree in. Try that. You want to main deck Tin Street Hooligan? Interesting. Interesting. I'm with it. Kami of Ancient Law. The only fucking other deck I remember in this metagame is that black-white Ghost Dad deck. Oh, this was the Owling Moon tournament too, but that deck didn't have enchantments either. I don't know what the Kamis were for. Glare of Subdual. Okay. Glare of Subdual makes sense. Yeah, it's possible the Kami should just be Flames of the Blood Hand, but there is fairies, you know. We We could kill a Bitter Blossom. I think Bitter Blossom's on our team, is the thing. I don't know if I ever actually want to blow up a Bitter Blossom. So it's possible they should just be like Flames or Solifuges in the main, the commies. Heartbeat? Oh yeah, I remember Heartbeat. It didn't do very well at that tournament that this deck top 8'd, but maybe Kami had something to do with that. They show my Battle of Wits matchup. Oh my god, can you imagine? The Battle of Wits player. You've like stabilized against fucking Zoo. You land the Battle of Wits. You just need a turn. You just need a turn. And they top deck Kami of Ancient fucking Law. I'd be so mad. So in this matchup, we want to play as many of our shocks tapped as possible as a goal. The 4th is Maru, not the best draw. We want to play 4. Oh shit, okay. I'm gonna shock myself anyway. Immediately after saying that, I'm gonna shock myself, play 2 things here. Yeah, you want to play 4 Isamaru because it's like one of our better 1-drops, but it is a legend. You don't actually want to draw 4 of them. But our opponent probably wants to kill all my stuff anyway. Can a Ganjo Castle plus Isamaru just like win this matchup for me? How many red sources do we have? I probably should have thought about that before keeping the hand, huh? There's a bunch of fucking duels. 4, 8, 9, 13. There's 13 red sources. Fuck. Goblin Assailant is in Sly. Because that stupid orc isn't actually on Moto. Savannah Lions. Sadly not a legend there. Not gonna shock myself to hold up the castle when I have Isamaru's to spare. I'm so happy in Isamaru ate a fucking incinerate there. This might be the most awkward fucking Char matchup ever. We really want to draw Lightning Helixes, because they're basically like a 2-mana Cryptic Command in this matchup. I hope my opponent tilts a little over this Isamaru. So here the Mog can block Isamaru and then sack ping the Kami, and they can fire sling the Kami. Whereas back in the day, Mog would just be able to trade with the Kami of Ancient Law. Interesting. Do we just take this trade? I feel like they want me to activate the castle, and then they respond with a ping and a Mog Fanatic sack. If we activate the castle, then obviously they ping sack. We could char the Fireslinger, like right now, and force them to act first. The issue then is like if they have another burn spell in their hand to get blown out. I think trading here is fine. Okay. They could have done that without losing the Fireslinger. Now the Fireslinger just jumped the Isamaru. I guess they didn't want to go to 7. Yeah. Giant Solifuge is definitely coming in this matchup, as well as the 4th Umezawa's. I think the 4th Umezawa's comes in. It might be hard to actually equip if they're killing all my stuff. So Fire Blast plus another burn spell kills me here. Wumpus time? Oh, definitely. Definitely Wumpus time. They do not have enchantments on the board now. I think the Cursed Scroll means that we just get to win here. Yeah, I was interested to see how this matchup would work out. They do have the Fire Blast. Is this too much shit? Maybe I just want the Wumpus, because we can put the Umezawas on Wumpus, but we can't put it on, can't put it on the Solifuge. Let's get these fucking chars out of here. Yeah, I feel like I want Guerrilla Tactics. I'm not sure what I'm cutting. Maybe the Kamis. Burning Tree and Umezawa's is like not really a combo, but Burning Tree also hits some of their stuff, and like a 3-mana 3/4 is huge against them. We also don't have to play it. Yeah, right, by Marathon. Cursed Scroll is one of the better cards in this event. They do have a lot of pingers. Are you saying that we shouldn't have 4 Umezawas in? We have removal. We have removal for the pinger, the 1 pinger, and then the Tin Streak can actually kill Curse Scroll, but it's only the 1. This hand is actually like really close for me. Because of the double Lightning Helix. Double Lightning Helix is insane in this matchup. I kind of want to keep this, even though we don't have the red source yet. Excuse me. Kind of making sure I don't get Bolt Lightning here. They actually wanted the Fire Slinger to ping itself. I would have ended up at a lower life total. Yeah, playing as many of these lands tapped as possible. Preserving our life total is, like, more important than deploying our threats quickly. Yeah, they did have the Ball Lightning. That's alright. We can take 6. We have another Lightning Helix. That's gonna help a lot. Could also soak 3 with Watch Wolf, but I don't think I want to do that here. Hey, Genghis Alex, thanks for the 22 months there. Always a great night. Hell yeah. Hell to the yeah. So they play another Ball Lightning. I think I have to double block. Not a pleasant situation. Yeah, mana worked out really well this game. Good old one-lander on the draw. If they have Incinerate, Fire Blast, they get to win. But if they don't have that specifically, I think they get to lose. Or Shock Fire Blast would do it too, because the Mog. Burning Tree isn't lethal. They just block with Mog Fanatic. They just don't sack it. The issue with the Burning Tree Shaman, if you run it out, is that they can waste you off of white mana. I think I want to be able to respond with Lightning Helix. Sweet. Yeah, the opponent's certainly not forced to sacrifice a Mog Fanatic. So Burning Tree Shaman had no way of like forcing the opponent to take a damage. And I was still worried about that Wasteland hitting me off of white mana for the Helix with like 5 untapped lands. So you put the Burning Tree Shaman on the stack, and then in response, waste one of your untapped lands. You respond by Helixing their face. They respond with 2 burn spells if they were slow rolling. If they were hoping you tap some of your mana or something. Was the line I was trying to avoid. How did Fairies do? We only went 1 and 2 with it, but we had some real medium draws. We didn't have a turn 2 Bitter Blossom very often. It certainly felt fine. One of the few decks in the format that's like playing enough lands and has powerful cards like Cryptic Command and stuff. You choose the deck you want, Stranger Colin. My lions. Yeah, if all we had to do this turn was Tin Street Hooligan, I would not have traded. I would have shocked and played a tap land. But Watch Wolf seems real strong. And I should probably be using Char here, because the Lightning Helix can fit alongside another 1-drop if we top deck another 1-drop. This feels comfy. This feels comfy to pad your life total a little bit, huh? Umizawa's would be a really nice draw in this matchup, assuming you can connect with it. Fuck. In which the 22 land deck plays Siege Gang on time. Oh boy. I'll kill that one, I suppose. Charring Face and then untapping and Charring Face again is like oddly tempting. Bring Your Own Standard. I played those. That one guy named Phantom. It's been a long time, but I've played some of those tournaments. Sharpshooter worth killing here. Let's draw, I guess. I don't know. Could be wrong. Right now I'm worried about bidding. I'm worried about more siege gangs. One's still at 11. We've got a lone 3/3. We were in like a really good spot, and we're kind of no longer in a really good spot. Yeah. Let's go Team Cat. If we drew a Umizawa's off the top, it wouldn't do anything for me either. Youth Magoof. The Goblin deck never looked this good when I was playing it. Mostly because if I had my Siege Gangs and Patriarchs bidding, I was nowhere close to having 5 mana. That just like never happened. So I don't think I want Hunted Wumpus against the Siege Gang deck. But I am excited. I think I'm cutting Chars. All the cards in their deck died at Guerrilla Tactics anyway, so Char would just be for going face. We've not drawn Inumizawas yet, no. Double Char wasn't good enough. An unwinnable game. Yeah, we could have gotten them down to 3, right? If we Char, untap Char, then they're at 3, and then maybe you draw another Burn spell. I wonder if I should be playing Bathe in Light over like a 10th Street Hooligan. Bathe in Light actually seems like kind of good here. Let's try it out. No Umizawas, double Watch Wolf, no red mana. I'm gonna send this back. The double Watch Wolf is good. They're like above rate. I think Burning Tree is good in the matchup, but I don't think that's enough. I don't think that's enough to keep this. And the Goblin's deck actually plays a decent amount of removal. They've got like Smothers and stuff, and that's the main reason I'm keeping the Kami over the second Helix. Obviously Helix is great. Obviously Helix is amazing, but with this hand I think what we want to do is put Umizawas on a creature and hope that that does good things. The Goblin bidding sideboard is atrocious. It's really bad. I want to save this shock for if they play a sack outlet, because that could prevent me from getting Jit counters. Yeah, they're just passing. They've got a smother, and they've got a smother in hand, I think. So we just shock now for efficiency's sake. Maybe I don't even equip, if that's what I put them on. Yeah, it's a serve. Yep. And this is the reason I didn't want to have like Char over Kami of Ancient Law or whatever. It doesn't matter that the Goblin's deck doesn't have enchantments. What we need are creatures to put the Umizawas on. Yeah, there's that sack outlet I was worried about. Ooh, but we can Helix. I would not say this game is over, because my opponent has 4 lands in play. And they're playing Patriarch's Bidding. So even though we're in a good spot here, no, I would not call this game over. So there's somebody killing a Piledriver now, in case they've got, like, the Cycler. But we could also just, like, take 6, right? Take 6, go to 11. I don't think that's crazy. And just keep the Umizawa's counters. Pumping in response to a Cycler is, like, way better. Way better than not. Because if I kill the Piledriver here and they go, like, 1-drop Cycler, that also kills the Kami. That's tough. It's a tough call. Regenerators? Not that I can think of. Smother is a good card. I don't think the Jund deck has Troll Aesthetic. It's got that uncounterable 3/3 in the sideboard. Weirdly good against fairies. Pro black, pro blue. think my opponent might be... They might have a bidding in hand, and they're considering, like, firing it off here. I think. Not sure where the Piledrivers aren't serving. All right. Well, there's lane number 5. Oh, but it's not a bidding, it's a siege gang. Okay. Lumisawas can beat this siege gang. I think it's serve, right? I'm probably supposed to kill some Goblin tokens. Just makes an Incinerator off the top, like, a lot less brutal. Possibly I'm even supposed to kill a Piledriver here. Can wait for the attack trigger for Piledriver? Well, Piledriver's not serving for lethal here. The reason you would kill Piledriver is if they top decked Incinerator, they can respond to pings with Incinerator. But yeah, 6 damage obviously doesn't beat me.
Oh shit, what up?
Thinking about pumping and moving again. I think I'm just gonna serve. Hey, Richest Lion, thanks for the 9 months. Yeah, the important thing was that my other creatures are serving for lethal here. That's why I did the pump move. Should I just kill both here? Killing both is awkward if they top deck Siege Gang. They're going to 1. I'd have 2 lethal threats if I kill both. Bidding? I think bidding just wins. Whether I keep 1 counter or not here. They need another land? No, they don't. They have 5 lands. They can play bidding. Yes, this line is very specifically worse if they top deck Siege Gang. But it does mean if they draw like a single creature threat next turn, we just have lethal because we have 2 lethal things. City Brass, not gonna do it. Not going to do it. Why is it worse against Siege Gang? To burn all your Umizawa's counters? Because then we attack in and we can't pump our creature. They'd have like a bunch of blockers. They can block our things. And the Umizawa's doesn't get to save our creature from combat damage. It's way better if we're able to give a creature +2/+2. If they top deck Siege Gang there. That's why. Why is this deck running 22 lands? Do you think 22 lands is too many? I think 22 lands is correct for this deck. This deck's curve stops at fucking 3. And we need enough, like, actual cards to cast our spells. I think 22 lands for the opponent's Goblin's deck is too few. Like, egregiously low with 7/5 drops, but maybe it was a product of its time, Some super slow control decks. No 1-drop here, and no Umizawas. But the mana's kind of perfect. If this hand had mana issues, I would have sent it back. I don't know, I think I had more frustrating games against Elishnorin. And the cards people are talking about. Games where, like, you just, like, play well, draw well, you're dominating the opponent the entire game, and they're just like, oh, Elishnorin. At least there were answers to Umizawas and Packrat. You didn't get, like, one side Plague Winded first. The saving grace of Elishnorin is that it was a mythic, so it didn't show up as often as Packrat and Umizawas did.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Azala, thanks for the sub, thanks for 5 months. Is that a joke over Master? They're still playing Savannah Lions. Standard decks that are essentially Savannah Lions. I'm so glad they don't have Smother Man up right now. Correct. Laska reads comics. I think leaving up Guerrilla Tactics is better than playing the BTS. Actually, I should just cast it now. You're fine, contents again. They're old cards. Double Burning Tree Shaman makes the Sharpshooter look a lot worse, huh? They can kill themselves with one Sharpshooter ping. That's efficiency. This is close. Close, but no Seagar. Even if they got me to 3 here, they wouldn't be able to ping me 3 times, because the Burning Tree Shaman would kill them. They needed to get me to, like, 2. They can sack to the Prospector without getting pinged from the Burning Tree, because it's a mana ability. I think this has the mana ability clause. Yeah, it's a mana ability, yeah. Or tapping any land with damage. "12 years is a long time by Marathon." I think your timeline is drastically off. Yeah, correct. If it hit mana abilities, it would still be seeing play. We 2-0 with Zoo? Is that what this is? Not a bad start. I'm gonna take a quick break here. Build the suspense. I'm gonna go get some water, go to the bathroom, do normal Caleb break things, and some weird things too. And then I'll be back in a few minutes. We'll put the last round. All right. 2-0 with Zoo. Can we take it home? I kind of want to move some guerrilla tactics into the main. Did I clean up my weird stuff? Oh, the weird stuff was the cleaning. Yeah, very, gelatinous, I guess is the word. Definitely not a normal thing to be doing during a bathroom break. But I digress. GG's, Nickelby. Yeah, thanks for the match. I like these openers with good mana. Not every Zoo opener has good mana. Which deck's playing fucking Odyssey basics? Which blue deck? Is this 5-color control? It's obviously not Battle Wits. Oh, blue-green madness. Yeah, you right. This is my first time facing this deck. The only reason to shock ourselves on turn 1 to hold up shock is if we thought they had Merfolk Looter on turn 2. You don't want to shock a Wild Mongrel. Or an Aquamoeba. So I'm just going to pass here. This is indeed the Lightning Helix Oh My God deck. And we probably actually have like kind of a rough matchup against Blue-Green Madness. Their creatures are kind of large. Do you play the Watch Wolf or do you kill their fucking thing? I think you just kill their discard outlet, huh? And hope that that's relevant. By keeping their discard outlets off the board, we're making sure that they don't, like, play an Arrogant Worm next turn, for example. Or have, like, 1-mana Circular Logics to counter our things, or that sort of stuff. Going in for some deep anal. They are playing Roar of the Worm. They have 3. They have 3 Roar of the Worms. Fortunately, there's only 3. There's a 4th in the sideboard. I think if I was going to play the Blue-Green Madness deck, I would definitely be playing the 4th Roar of the Worm. So I think this is going to get countered by Circular Logic here. Oh, it's not. Awesome. I actually wonder if I want Hunted Wumpus here. Play some of my own fucking 6/6s. The best thing that they can put into play is Arrogant Worm. It would actually give me like a 6/6 to trade with their 6/6s. Giant Solifuge seems terrible. It trades with like their free fucking 1/1s. You can indeed change your main deck before you start playing. That's why we have the Umizawas in the main. The deck, when you load it up, you see 4 Umizawas on the board. You're like, hold on. wait a minute. So I've been doing the 3-1 split. It is like close to a dead card in some matchups. Like I certainly don't want to draw multiples against the 5-color control deck or the mono black control deck. I don't think it matters what you draw against Battle Wits. And I don't know if you want all 4 Umizawas against like the Omnath deck or the Valakut deck. Like I think you want some in just because it's like a powerful card, but you get the idea. Hey MTG Border Eraser, thanks a lot. Sob, thanks a lot. 33 months. What was the meta that caused the Umizawas on the board? There were control decks and combo decks in the field. And some of the aggro control decks had like a lot of answers to Umizawas and stuff. I can kind of see why it was in the sideboard. Hey, that Wisdom Tree, thanks for the 10 months. And Sorbius, thanks for the 20 months. Appreciate you. Alright, I gotta cut 2 more things here. Maybe the commies. Maybe a shock. Yeah, the mana base at Zoo I don't think is good enough to mulligan these hands. But I don't think it's what I'm looking for in the matchup. Just need to draw well, you know? This event is cool. You're not wrong. That's the plan, Matman, yeah. Excuse me. God, their mongrel's gonna live. Okay. I was planning on just like serving into this board while it gets to eat something, but then they take like 4 damage. The issue is that the spare wallas can just trade with Savannah Lions. No, they've got 3 of them. If they only had 1, I think the attack would be better. Not looking great for me. Does that plan include Battle Wits? I played Battle Wits. I played Battle Wits in a league. Or a run, it's not really a league. Anyway. I you get trophies, maybe it's considered a league. Solid 1 and 6 in games. Yeah, we did win one game. We did win one Battle of Wits there. This is kind of what I was worried about when I kept this hand. And the Madness deck isn't even curving out, you know? Like, they're not even doing their thing.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Swaptastic, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 58 months. Appreciate you. Interesting. Oh, that's a good reason not to attack with the Walla. They switched from attacking with the Walla to attacking with the Mongrel. And one of the differences was that I drew a shock, and I was hoping that that wouldn't be the factor. But it looks like it's more about them already having 2 wild Mongrels, so they didn't mind trading one off, and then they had also drawn an Arrogant Worm. So they wanted to make sure that they weren't in a position where I forced them to pump with the Walla. Because if they do that, then they won't be able to play an Arrogant Worm this turn. Makes sense. Valid. Someone asked, how old do you think Caleb is? Did I play the Madness deck when he was Type 2? No, that was slightly before when I got into Constructed. I did watch some Madness played, and I did build a Madness deck, but it was no longer in Type 2 when I built it. Definitely seems like we're gonna go to a game 3. I'm kind of surprised this game's still going on. Maybe if we draw in an Umezawa's somewhere in the middle there, they could have made a go of it, but right now it's just looking terrible for us. Next turn they can start making 6/6s. The air opener had good mana, but we definitely needed to draw some gas, and we did not draw gas at all. We did not do that. How well did I do with Madness? I haven't played the Madness deck yet. There's a couple decks left that I haven't played. I haven't played the Mardu Vehicles deck, and I haven't played Blue-Green Madness. I think Blue-Green Madness is one of the worst decks. Just like looking at it on paper, it looks like it would be one of the ones that's like more impacted by power creep. I think that one and the Mono Black Control both look really iffy to me, but Battle of Wits, I don't think is bad due to power creep. I think it was probably a little loose, even when it even in its time. It does have a lot of bad cards in it. I think I'm just supposed to attack here. Then we finish off Aquamoeba with Shock. We'll play a Watch Wolf. If we Lightning Helix before attacking, we get 2 more damage in. But then we're not playing the Watch Wolf this turn, right? We're just playing the Isamaru. And then we have to burn Lightning Helix instead of Shock. Lightning Helix matches up better against a lot of what my opponent has in their deck. Like that one. Little worried about circular logic here. I think I still cast my card though. Yeah, there it is. Bummer. I should have made them discard one more card. Because now the discard from the Circular Logic is going to pump the Wild Mongrel over the top. It's a really good Circular Logic. I only have 1 mana to pay. They still take 5, but yeah, it's just brutal. Real brutal turn for me, specifically. Yeah, I should have just let them trade, or like make them discard one more card. Get one more card out of the old deal. The difference between them having one more card could be really impactful with this mongrel. So a lot really depends on what they draw here. If they get a Roar of the Worm, they basically get to win. If they get Trash, I draw a Burn Spell, I basically get to win. Quiet Speculation is kind of 4 Roar of the Worms. Yeah, I think if I was going to play the Madness deck, I'd probably main deck some number of specs and all 4 Roars. If they want to trade with Savannah Lions, they do take 5, which puts them into burn range for another Lightning Helix. Or Charm. I guess even Shock does it, because they spend their whole turn flashing back and making a worm. And then we attack in and Curdape connects. So any burn spell at all, basically, is where we're at. Yeah, I definitely want to make the attack, because this forces the damage in, so now Shock is lethal as well. And now because we have 2 threats, it's not like the worm can serve, right? They have to spend their whole turn flashing back worm without attacking. Unless they had 2 threats to play from hand. Oh my god, this game, huh? This is kind of intense now. Can we do it? Not this fucking turn, we can't. We just have to pass back. Oh, come on. Come on, deck. The Circular Logic is a troubling card now that they don't have to flashback worm tokens. Troubling potential card they could have. I think we take 12. They might have a Ruwala to play for free and have 2 blockers, so they might have like an unsummon for me. But I don't think that's a reason to chump here. If we take 6, then we're like, what are we doing next turn, right? Just dying. Yes! Yes! We just Craig Jones'd it! Ah! Lightning Helix off the top! How about that trophy? How about that trophy? Nice! Yeah, Zoo felt good. I do like main decking the Umizawas if you play the Zoo deck. Highly recommend that.